Everything good there, Kenneth?
Where'd you get that stupid song?
What's the matter with that song?
If you ever play that stupid song again, even if it's your intro song, I'd never come on the show again. You better get some better music before OK Dub over here comes talks to you again like this. Yeah, come on. Drive it on home. Bring it on down, Kenneth Wayne Preston. That's what kind of music you need right there.
Fair enough. Well, welcome everybody to this episode of Deckin Around the Plug, where obviously we have Kenneth Wayne Preston on the show today. If you haven't already, obviously, and we are super excited about it. But if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because this is going to be an epic episode, guys.
Smack that like button.
Smack that like button.
Smack it.
Ring the bell too. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. That's right. Whatever.
How you doing, man?
Bro, life is good. I mean, I'm just nothing but blue steel and tiger meat. I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you guys doing? I mean, how long has it been? A couple of months? Was it December? How'd you guys have a good Christmas or something?
We had a good holiday, man.
Good holiday.
Did you get in your stocking some coal?
Luckily, I don't get stockings, so
that's
no
right.
cold there.
You do some dreidel playing, something like that. Probably.
Exactly.
Whatever. All I want is my Trans Am in the garage. Bethany, she got me a new carburetor. It's pretty good. It's real nice. Gas to air ratio is perfect.
Got a nice little purr to it now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it sounds. I mean, it sounded beautiful before, but now it sounds like, basically butter on toast. That's how good it sounds.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
Have you ever heard butter on toast?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't, it sounds real good.
Sounds wonderful.
It does. What do you drive? Would you drive a BMW or something?
That would be Tyler.
Sadly, yes, I do.
What color? Like beige, teal, green, or something? It's lavender polka dot interior.
So the lavender polka dot was actually out of stock that day, so I went with a charcoal gray.
Oh, charcoal gray. That's real hipster.
Yeah.
It's not charcoal gray. We call it slate ambrosia or something like that.
I would absolutely buy a car that was called Slate Ambrosia. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds like a good old country album. Yeah, we're gonna release a new country album. We call it Slate Ambrosia.
Actually, I think you know what? If you ever decide to get another car in addition to the Trans Am, Jeep actually used to make a car in a color that would fit you perfectly. It was called Maximum Steel.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good, but I got me another car. See, Bethany is not my daily driver.
All right.
It is way, let's just say this, it's not 100% street legal. I'm just going to all right. But I got me, a Chevy Silverado that I just drive as a daily drive, But I ain't gonna
What's the name of that automobile?
The Coug.
The Coug.
The Coug. And then every time I turn the key, that old Bob Seger song comes on. Like a rock, stay with me like a rock. That's what it does every time. I got a big old megaphone under the hood, so when I turn that crankshaft, that just comes a blaring.
Everybody hears it.
Plays out the horn.
No, it's a separate. All
right.
I got a whole air compressor and stuff on the bottom, and I got air tanks just for that horn to blare that Bob Seger.
That's what everybody hears you coming down the road.
Oh yeah, they know I'm coming anyway, since they hear my glass packs packing it down the road. You know what glass packs are? You know what you flip flop wearing boys know what glass packs are?
No.
What's the glass pack?
What glass packs are? That's when you take off the muffler, you go straight header right into the glass packs, and you annoy all the senior citizen ladies going down the street when you're coming down in your Chevy Silverado. It's called.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What color is it? What color is it?
My Chevy?
Yeah.
It's like a rust red. It was red, but now it's just rust red.
Oh, just
yeah. It's a natural rust. That's really all the hippie boys that get those hot rods and lead sleds. They'll paint the rust on them. I got mine because mine sat outside for 15 years. That's what we're talking about.
Nice. Very nice.
Right. Well, what are we talking about tonight? What you guys want me to get on?
What brings you on the show, man?
Yeah.
I mean, originally you said you're only gonna, come on once a year and grace us with your presence, but
you know what? I tell you what, I remember that. I remember we were talking about that I was gonna, the old Kenny boy was gonna come out of his cave and this once a year for Christmas. But you know what, boys? I don't like many people. I basically don't like anybody. But you know what? Last time when we were on here, the only time we were on here during Christmas time, I had a really good time. You guys were just minimally annoying and obnoxious, and I thought that was all right. So I thought, you know what? I like those, whatever their names were, Steve's Bo or Tyler's Snobby Bobby, whatever. I was like, you know what? I go see those guys getting they pretty cool. Yeah,
we appreciate that, man.
And we were talking, and since I just, got into this new playing card world, playing card design world, I mean, it ain't that hard to get into. I mean, anybody can be a playing card designer. You put go to the park and pick up some of those little green bags with the stuff in them and put it on a card and call yourself a playing card designer. I was like, since I'm in this whole new world of playing card design, I thought I might, do some more and talk about them. And I was like, hey, I need to go into that Tyler Schmeibler show and Steve-O and talk about playing cards.
Nice, man. Well, you're always welcome on, and we're really excited to have you to hear you want to come back on.
I'm not welcome. You guys are welcome to have me.
we are definitely not even that we're welcome. We're honored to have you on. No joke. But yeah.
What are you drinking over there, Steve-O? Some like kombucha or something?
No, it's just water.
That's a cute little water bottle.
Yeah, well, it's a water bottle that's supposed to remind you to drink water. It's motivational. That's about as hippie as I get right there.
The only thing that reminds me to drink water is I got to flush out the beer that's in my system. That reminds me.
That makes sense.
So yeah, I've been doing this thing and been designing some decks since we last talked. And it's easy. I mean, basically fall out of bed and boom, got a design. Boom.
I mean, basically you did it in less than an hour last time, and that was your.
Yeah, we were just shooting it right there and just coming up with it on the spot.
That was a masterpiece. Yeah, that was a masterpiece.
Yeah, you know what? Some would say, I'm not going to say it, but I'll say it. It was a masterpiece. It was. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was the greatest playing card design ever. It
was pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to get it. Now,
have you guys talked to that stupid foot face since we chatted last? Because I told you if I ever see him again around these parts, I ain't coming on this show.
No, we made sure he's nowhere on the scene right now. It's just you and us. We talk to him here and there, but nothing to have you two on the show again. So no worries there.
I could smell his foot fungus from a mile away, I tell you. That boy needs some of that tough acting connecting or whatever they call it. We used to spray that stuff on our feet back in gym class. I mean, we had some stank boys back in gym class. They got some weird fungus that I hadn't identified yet on my foot in high school. Back and that's what foot face. He reminds me of that every time I see that stupid face.
One of these days, we got to get that whole story out and kind of what went down between you and him.
Tonight is not that night. But
no,
one day.
I'll tell you what, maybe this coming Christmas, 2021 Christmas, if you guys have me back on that old 24-hour show, I don't know why the heck I'm not on it more hours, but maybe maybe we can talk about the story between old Footface and me that caused a little bit of a rift.
Nice.
That's perfect.
We'd love that, and you'll definitely be back on the 24-hour Christmas special this year for sure.
Yeah, if you want to succeed, you better have me on.
Absolutely. I mean,
it was bad until about 5:00 p.m. Eastern time when I came on, and then after that, it was just kind of downhill.
Oh my gosh, absolute gold! It was for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. We'll have to have you on a prime time next time too.
Now, didn't we schedule some kind of something like that?
Yeah.
Are we not supposed to talk about that? Is that not in my contract for us to talk about that stuff too early?
Well, since you just mentioned it, I guess we can talk about it.
I guess we're going to talk about it now, aren't we, boys?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let me see. Let me pick up the date here.
I think it's like March 4th or something. I can't remember.
I think that's right. I think it's March 4th.
It is March 4th. You're correct.
I don't plan. I got to photographic my memories. Yeah, I remember.
You are right. So March 4th, you are going to be back on the show.
Okay.
That's just me. That's just me.
For your own Deckin Around episode. It's
no
going to be
face, fart head, whatever his name is.
Nope. Just the three of us chatting about what makes Kenneth Kenneth.
Well, there's that. It's going to be a longer show than a couple of hours, boys. I tell you what.
Oh, we're ready for it.
We're ready for it. We're ready, and we'll make sure we have some bomb questions for you.
Bomb questions. That's right. You must. I mean, basically, you can just hear me talk, and it's like honey coming out no matter what I say. I mean, I could talk about what kind of toilet bowl style you like, and everybody's going to be listening because he's like, man, everything that comes out of Kenneth's mouth is just pure honey.
It's like ASMR for you right there.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about.
So tell us what's new for Kenneth. Like what's going on? Why are you here on the plug? You got some amazing stuff to talk about. We're excited to hear about it.
Dude, since we last talked, I got really pumped up about this whole playing card thing. I realized how absolutely easy it was. And I was like, man, here's another industry that I could completely dominate in without even breaking a sweat. And so I was like, so I just went ahead and I designed a bunch of designs, and I wanted to come on this show and own this show. Let me just say this. There are some other, let's just say some other playing card YouTube channels. I was perusing around and doing some stalking, looking at different people on the old YouTubes. Let me just say the old quality's not so high there, buddy. I got to say that this show is top notch. I tell you what, if Kenny, I got a little Copenhagen down my throat. Excuse me. If I ever made a YouTube show, I'm not going to. I mean, I like you guys, and if I did start a YouTube show, it'd be basically the end of your show and everybody else's show. So I'm just gonna give you a little sympathy and not start a YouTube show.
We appreciate that, man. We appreciate you looking out for us, and we appreciate the kind words as well.
Yeah. Don't take too much of it, but whatever. But I was like, I'm gonna do some more decks, and I thought I'd announce just kind of like my grand design plan that I had for my decks. So this year, 2021, first of all, we're going to kick 2021 right between the square and the eyes. And I've already designed 12 decks, and I'm going to release 12 decks this year.
Nice.
Kenneth Wayne Preston, and I'm telling you, people, you're an idiot if you don't buy these decks. And if you don't want to buy them, I don't care anyways. I don't need the money. I'm rolling in the dough, baby. So I got my new website. You can go KennethWaynePreston.com. You can go there, check it out, peruse if you want. And I got 12 decks. And just to give you a little taste, we got the red deck. I'm just calling it the red deck. We'll call it Big Red. That's a good name, Big Red. I just came up with that right now. I mean, basically, there is no toggle switch on the Genius machine.
Nice.
So the red deck is the one we did during the Christmas live show. Remember?
Yep.
I mean, basically, I think I didn't look at the data, but I think we melted at least 12 servers from that show.
Oh, for sure.
Doing that back design. The internet basically broke down, and we had people in Argentina and South America calling, "Hey, what's wrong with the internet? It's broke." And it was, "Oh yeah, Kenneth's over there on that Deckin Around show designing another deck." Sorry, I get a little bit distracted. I'm sorry talking about myself. So we got 12 decks. The first deck's called Big Red, and as you can see on my website, if you go to it, you can see the next deck is called Razor One.
Nice.
Razor One.
I see that right now.
Now you're probably thinking, "Oh, I wonder what kind of new design he's got." I ain't got a new design. I'm just changing the colors of the first design that I made because it was perfect anyways. I may add a little BMW sprinkle frou-frou stuff on top, make it a little bit different, but I ain't changing much. Why would I want to change it when it's already perfect? Maybe I'll change the color wheel a little bit. It don't matter. All you people in this playing card community are going to lap it up anyways and buy it because it's different, because that's what you do. And that's when you can just fall off the bed and be successful. Because I'm the best. It's the best design, and it's going to be awesome. And you can, and I'll send you one. I'll send you one for free, and I'll hand sign it, and you can send it straight to Footface. And let it go.
We'll definitely pass it along. I think.
Well, you'll have to send us 3 then, because we're going to want to keep one.
All right, I'll send you 3. So I got Razor One. So that's another little taste.
Nice.
And then the next one, it's going to be even better. It's called the Money Grab. Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome because that's what we do. I'm just gonna.
That sounds interesting. Now, can you give us a little sneak peek at maybe the next one, Razor One, or?
Well, do you remember my first one with the red back and the KWP?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, imagine that same back design, but with black. There you go. There may be something different, but basically, if you can remember the red one with the KWP and red, and you flip red with black, that's pretty much Razor One right there. And
nice.
What color Money Grab is?
Green.
Boom! You guys are smarter than I thought, man. You guys are pretty smart, but I mean, basically every time I'm gonna have to call whoever, the government or whoever controls the interwebs, and just let them know before I release them, because we're gonna end up breaking the interwebs once a month every time we release these puppies. They're so good.
That's exciting. We'll have to have you on the show, and you can reveal them or talk about them.
Do that. You can get that cool ad you do. These are the shimmer and the light, something like that. Yeah,
it's a very close approximation there.
These decks shimmer. That's my good old boy impersonation of someone from Boston.
Nice. I probably shouldn't drink while I'm laughing.
You drink.
Dude, Tyler, have you seen his backdrop? That thing's insane, huh?
Honestly, it's epic. It is the most epic backdrop I've ever seen.
You know, is that Bethany's hood art right there in the back?
Yep. And I got my camo jacket on my chair here.
Nice.
Nice.
And then for the last one, you got to bam right there. That's what we're talking about. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. You can put some gravy and some biscuits on that. Eat it all. That's right.
Man.
That's right. Well, what else, guys? I'm excited to be back. I really like you guys. Like I said, I don't like many people. I mean, most people are, what is it? You know, my dad always told me, Kenneth, 99% of the world are idiots. And I think that's true. I think that's true. And you guys, you know, they all, you know, on TV and the news are always talking about the top 1%, whatever. You boys are in my top 1%. You are not idiots.
We appreciate that.
That's
a big words coming from you, Kenneth. We do appreciate that, man. Thank you.
It's all right. It's all right.
So now
we're very honored to have you on the show. It says a lot about you, because you know you're someone that doesn't, you know,
we know you like your
time. So we appreciate you, you know,
I like
taking time out of your busy schedule.
Oh, it's busy, but I like to give back. I like to give back to little people when I can.
We appreciate that, man. For real, we really do appreciate that. So now, you said you're dropping a deck every month. Are you going to be doing this, or you're dropping 12 decks? You're going to be dropping 12 decks over the course of the year. Are you going to be doing them in any sort of, you know, whenever you feel like it, or you have a schedule planned here?
Well, I do everything whenever the heck I feel like it. I ain't going to be tied to any kind of schedule. So
there you go.
Everybody that's on the Instagrams or in the Facebookers and all that other crap, I don't care. You're going to have to just be ready. I may talk about it. I may release it. I don't know. You just got to be ready, because I'm going to do it whenever I feel like it. Whenever it feels good, that's what I do. That's kind of the way I roll.
I feel
are they limited, or
what's up?
Are they limited, or?
Oh, yeah. Why I got to print a bunch of them. I can't. It is like I talk like I applied for an application with the government to print a lot of them, to print a lot of decks. But they sent me back my reply, and they were like, "All right, Kenneth, listen, we've reviewed the artwork for your decks, and these are just way too awesome for you to print these in mass quantity. We're going to need you to at least limit them to 1,000 decks or below, because if you print more than 1,000 decks, we're going to, you know, the infrastructure of the country is the grid's going to break down, and all kinds of people are going to crash on the 405 and all kinds of stuff."
I love it.
So they're all going to be limited. I don't know. They're not going to be more than 1,000. I may print 500. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, what it feels like it. I may print 1,000 one deck, and who knows? Maybe money grabs. I only print 200. I don't know.
It sounds like we may have a new contender for the top hype brand decks out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Hype. I mean, it's just life, bro. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. And if you ain't buying a Kenneth Wayne Preston decks, you're wasting your money on somebody else's stupid stack of paper.
It's a good way to look at it, man.
Can we Maybe you might see Bethany. You might not see Bethany.
Right.
I mean, she's my angel, and I kind of like to keep her to myself. You know what I'm talking about?
Understandable, man.
Yeah, you may see her, may not. We'll see. I got a few things planned. I'm working on a few things that we may bring Bethany out. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Nice. We'll have to keep an eye out for sure.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now you mentioned you have your website, which we'll link down below, kennethwaynepreston.com. But now where else is anyone going to be able to find out about your upcoming drops?
My Instagram. I got somebody told me, "Hey, Kenneth, you need to get on Instagram." I was like, "What's Instagram?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a social media thing where you put stuff on it." So yeah, I got an Instagram. I can't even remember what my handle is. I forgot. Let me look at my Nokia 2600 here. What is my Instagram handle? I think it's called Kenny P. Is it called
The Real Kenneth Wayne?
Real? Yeah, that's right. The real Kenneth Wayne Preston.
Yeah, the real Kenneth Wayne.
We'll
link to that down below as well. So,
and something you can find. Let me tell you this: if you want the overall general quality of your life to go up, go to my Instagram feed, the real Kenneth Wayne, and I'm going to put on their inspirational quotes here and there, and those should make you feel better. You want to hear the first? You want to hear one of the?
I do. I'm actually reading some right now, and I was going to suggest it.
Yeah, why don't you go? Oh, you want me? I can read it. We can have.
Yeah, go for it, man. We should have it. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
All right, here we go. It's the first one here. No, that's not the first one. Here you go. If you ever find yourself down and feel like quitting, you probably should, because you suck and will never be as good as me. My third middle name is winning. See, I mean, if everybody just thought about that, when they wake up and they, put their, I don't know, probably the rest of the world does this. They probably get out of bed, put their foots in their Crocs or whatever, and go back. If they just remember that kind of stuff, good. Here's the next one. On there, I just found it. Said, if all these amateur playing card designers had 6/5 of the talent I have in my pinky, we probably could solve world peace with decks that we produce. Kenneth Wayne Preston III.
Dude, you heard it here first, folks. These are some damn inspirational quotes, man. I'm digging them.
You remember those? You remember those inspirational posters back in like the '90s, which was like a black frame and had some like a bald eagle, and said like winning, something like that.
It's called Successories. That's the name of the company.
Some of them, they commissioned me to do some of the original designs for those. It blew up. It got way too out of control because my designs were too amazing. You remember the one with the parachute guys where they were all kind of together and there's like teamwork. That was mine. I was like, oh, you guys get some parachute guys, get them all together. Look like teamwork, and it'll be awesome. And then it blew up. They made millions, and I was like, whatever. I'll go do something else. Go slay in some other market.
Nice.
Dude, I like the new picture you just posted.
Who is this? I posted. Yeah, that's my Joker. That's one of the Jokers in the big red deck.
That's dope.
That is a sick Joker.
What do I need to put? What do I need to put on this Joker? And I thought, well, there's only one thing to make this Joker better. Just put me on it. Boom. Design done. Who's got 2 thumbs and's awesome? This guy.
Oh my God. I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. We're really excited to see what Kenneth Wayne Preston's going to bring to the table this year, man. It sounds already like Razor sounds amazing.
Razor
1 sounds amazing. Money Grab sounds like it's going to be intense. And it's definitely one you're not going to want to miss, especially if it's going to be a limited quantity. So
yeah, and they're not going to be, I ain't trying. I don't care about making money. I basically wipe my butt and sleep in piles of money. They're not going to be over $15, even if they're limited, like a 1,000 decks, 200. I'm just making them all the same price. I don't care.
Nice.
Now, granted, we're going to do some special stuff to some of them. So you don't know. Did I tell you what we're going to do? Did I tell you boys what we're going to do with the special edition that the people got during the 24-hour live show? Did I tell you?
You didn't mention now.
No.
Oh, boys. All these foo-foo designers, they do all this stupid crap like, oh, this is the limited edition private reserve, and I made this really, really cool piece of plastic that goes over that you can't even open your deck anyways. And if you want to open it, you got to rip this thing open. And then they put this stupid number on it, making it whatever, and people go all goo crazy over that crap. I thought, what could old Kenny P do that's like that, but unique to Kenny P. So instead of doing a stupid, numbered seal, which they're going to be numbered because it seems like that's what everybody does and what they want. So they'll be numbered, whatever. But for this first big red deck, I got these real nice holographic stickers that say certified mullet hair. And on the back of all the special edition big red tuck cases, I'm going to cut some of my own mullet hair locks off, and I'm going to tape it right onto the back of the tuck case, and it's going to be under the cellophane. So when you get that, you can open that cellophane up and just kind of put it to your nose like this and go, you do that stew sniff thing you do. You just come up here and go, that's Kenneth. That smells real nice, Kenneth. And you'll smell me. And then you can, when you go to bed at night and you're lonely, whatever, you can just put that up there and go, it smells like, and then you can go sleep like a baby, sleep all night. But that's what we're gonna do.
That's interesting. That's an interesting concept there.
Yeah, it sounds like this deck is gonna make some dreams come true for sure.
Yeah, gonna make some dreams come true. That's for sure.
Oh man,
it'll be interesting to see what you do beyond that. To try to.
Oh,
to top that, that's going to be pretty difficult.
You ain't got no idea what we got planned, bro.
Are you gonna put like razors in the next one?
No. I mean, we can't put razors in there, but it's gonna be sharp. That's for sure.
It's gonna be sharp. That's a good one.
Sharp, and it's gonna shimmer.
We'll have to get Steve to do a voiceover for some an advertisement for it,
bro. I would do a voiceover for you boys on your little shimmer, whatever Coca things you guys do any day of the week.
Perfect.
Considering you're Kenneth Wayne Preston, I have a feeling that you probably do better Boston accents than people from Boston. So it's just inevitable.
Yeah. What I'd like to do is do some of those foot face ads. If you ever guys have a foot face ad on there, I'd be glad to do that. Hey, here we go. We got the new King's Wild Project deck. Oh, wow. Look at this. He rolled out another turd. Let's go.
We'll definitely have to see if we can make that happen, man. We'd love to have you
kind of funny.
Work. Yeah.
Good. All right, boys. It's been fun tonight.
It's been a blast, Kenneth. Honestly, for anyone out there who's looking for more, we cannot wait to have you on March 4th. It's going to be an absolute blast. And we're really excited. You teased it a couple times tonight, but we really want to know how Kenneth made his money, how you got your start, what you're all about behind the scenes. We're getting a good feel for you.
We may talk.
Yeah. Should be a good time, man. We're looking forward to it. And for anyone else out there who, hasn't checked out the site yet, make sure to go to KennethWaynePreston.com or check out The Real Kenneth Wayne on Instagram. Keep up to date on those decks, which again are going to be limited releases, guys. So you want to make sure you don't miss out.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Kenneth right there. Awesome.
Thanks everyone so much for checking out the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Smack that
like button. We will see you guys all soon. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out for future episodes.
Kenneth, you rock. Thank you, brother.
Take it easy.
Peace.